Well, hey everybody! Today we start our garden project. It's really windy outside, so there's not going to be a lot of talking in this video. But I'm going to show you our off-grid garden from start to finish. There's nothing there. So it's the end of May. We're going to dedicate hopefully a couple weeks to this project and get it done because we have a lot of other projects to do. But this is our off-grid, the beginning or phase one of our off-grid garden from start to finish. So we went to like a thrift store, junk place, and we found some old dryer drums, and they are perfect for raised bed gardens. We're gonna put some tomatoes in there, or potatoes, and then maybe some cauliflower. We're not sure yet, but we're gonna paint them. We're gonna incorporate them into our garden. So yeah, it's coming along. We worked hard today trying to get the fence up. So because we have so much water evaporation in Arizona anyway, I was told by a couple different landscapers and gardeners is that line your raised bed with plastic. This is 2mm plastic, and that way you keep the water, you keep the moisture inside instead of it wicking away. So you don't want the water to just go out and just do nothing. You want it to kind of come up, and the best way is to line that with plastic. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll see if that works. So after put the plastic in, I put a bunch of cardboard in and raised it up. Then I put just regular old juniper wood, is anything I could find on the property. I put that on top of the cardboard, and then I just put some greenery. This is all fresh cut juniper and pine. And then I just kind of filled it in with some compost stuff that I've been saving on the property. And then I'm going to put a bunch of alpha wheat or hay or straw, you might want to call it. But I've got alfalfa. I'm going to put this on and layer it, and then I'll put my topsoil on it. So we have just had these 3 days of just torrential downpours. I mean, this whole property was a lake. Our creek is running. The creek down in the lower deck is running. And we had a lot of water up here. So it's June 2nd. This is our third full day working on the garden. We're waiting for parts to come in so we can finish the fencing. Hopefully they'll come in today. But we had rain yesterday on June 1st. And it hasn't rained in Arizona on June 1st since 1914. So we got like a half an inch of rain up here. So that's really cool. And more is on the way today. So it was really nice not having to water yesterday or not having to water today. And we probably collected, I don't know, maybe like 100 gallons of water. So anyway, things are good on the 40 right now. So I'm going to kind of finish putting some shade on these and then clean up this area a little bit and really kind of start finishing up the process. I built my water tower stand. That's done. I just have to put that tote on there. But yeah, all in all, it's a good day on the 40 in June so far. We did get a little hail. Well, actually, we got a lot of hail. Some of the plants with the bigger leaves, they look like they were damaged a little bit. Doesn't look like it's anything catastrophic. But, you know, we always forget about hail. Always. I mean, hail has burnt me more than I can think of. Just because it's summer, you don't think of it. But you're in high elevation. So, but anyway, everything looks like it's okay. We're kind of waterlogged right now, but we're going to continue to work as much as we can today. The weather broke around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're going to try to get as much done. All right, planted our first cherry tree. This is also going to act as a shade tree, hopefully, when it grows and blooms out for that side of the raised bed. So we're going to work on finishing this fence today. Finally got the parts. UPS finally came out yesterday, so that's what our project's going to be today. Oh, check that out. So I'm making some natural fertilizer and dug up a compost that we've been composting for about 6-7 months now. We've got worms. That is awesome. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. So because we have so many rabbits on our property, especially jackrabbits, we dug a trench. But we've used, for this fencing right here, we've used these metal zip ties. These things are great. We bought them on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below so you can check these out. I mean, these things these things have worked just awesome to get this fence tight and to put up on these so we can move forward with the next one, and then with the post, and then over there once we stretch this fence over. But they've worked really good. The shade cloths are working pretty good. Out here we may have to, they have to actually might be a little bit darker, I don't know, but so far they're okay. I'll put a link in the description of those, the shade cloths also. They seem to be working pretty good. Okay, I think that's a wrap for today. I'm gonna go and do some work, and then tomorrow we're gonna be back at it early in the morning. Hopefully we can have this done by next week or by the end of this week. It's supposed to be really hot this coming weekend, so we try to get this done by at least Friday. Today's Tuesday. We'll see if that happens. Anyway, back at it.